Good morning, students. In today's lecture, we will discuss finite propagation speed of wave equations. And this is your last topic in wave equations. So the theorem is, let u, which is twice continuously differentiable function, solves the homogeneous wave equation given by curl to u by curl t2 minus Laplacian of u is equal to 0 in the Cartesian product of Rn and open interval 0 to infinity. Rn is n-dimensional real Euclidean space. For fixed x0 belonging to Rn and t0 positive, let us consider a curve C, which is the collection of all those ordered pairs xt, such that for t belonging to the closed interval 0 to t0, x minus x0 mod is less than or equal to t0 minus t. If the value of function u and its partial derivative with respect to t are identically 0 for every x belonging to the ball with center x0, radius t0 and t is equal to 0, means the value of function u at the point x comma 0 is 0, and also the value of partial derivative of u with respect to t at the point x comma 0, that is 0. Here x belongs to this ball and time coordinate is 0. Then we are to prove that the function u is identically 0 within the curve C. Now to prove it, let us define a function which is called energy function. We have denoted it by E. This is a function of t and it is defined by half of the integral of curl u by curl t whole square plus the square of mod of gradient of u at the point xt. This integral is over the ball with center x0 and radius t0 minus t. Here t belongs to the closed interval 0 to t0. Now let us differentiate this function with respect to t. On the right hand side, in order to differentiate this integral with respect to t, we will use Leibniz formula for the balls. On the left side, the derivative of E, that is denoted by E dot. On the right hand side, 1 by 2 as it is, integral, the derivative of this term will be 2 into curl u by curl t into curl to u by curl t2 plus the derivative of this term, this is du mod square, so that can be written as gradient of u dot gradient of u. We can use product rule of differentiation to differentiate this term. So we get 2 times du dot d of ut. Du means gradient of u and dut means gradient of ut minus half of the integral curl u by curl t whole square plus the square of mod of gradient of u over the sphere with center x0, radius t0 minus t. Now we can take this 2 common from these 2 terms and that will be cancelled with this 2. So E dot t can be written as integral of curl u by curl t into curl to u by curl t2 over the ball with center x0, radius t0 minus t plus integral of gradient of u dot gradient of ut over the ball with center x0, radius t0 minus t, and this term we have taken as it is. Now in order to find the value of this integral, let us use Green's formula. According to Green's formula, the integral of u into Laplacian of v over the set u, that is given by negative of integral of gradient of v dot gradient of u over the set u plus integral of curl v by curl nu into u over the boundary of set u. Here nu is unit normal vector to the surface. So here, to find the value of this integral, let us consider curl u by curl t as the function u, and the function u that is v according to our formula. So using this formula to find the value of this integral, finally we get the value of E dot t is equal to integral over the ball with center x naught, radius t naught minus t of the function curl u by curl t into curl to u by curl t2, plus for this integral from here we have integral over the boundary of the ball of the function curl u by curl nu into curl u by curl t, minus integral over the ball with center x naught, radius t naught minus t of the function curl u by curl t into Laplacian of u. And this term we have taken as it is. Now let us combine these two terms under the same integral and these two terms under the same integral. Then we can see that because the function u solves the homogeneous wave equation, so this term will be 0. So the derivative of energy function with respect to t, that is equal to integral of curl u by curl nu into curl u by curl t minus 1 by 2 times square of curl u by curl t minus 1 by 2 times the square of gradient of u. And this integral is over the boundary of the ball with center x naught and radius t naught minus t. Now let us consider this term separately and find its value. So curl u by curl nu into curl u by curl t. Because this expression is less than or equal to its absolute value, and by definition of directional derivative, curl u by curl nu, that is gradient of u dot nu. Now using Cauchy's squares inequality, this will be less than or equal to gradient of u mod into curl u by curl t mod, because the vector nu, that is a unit normal vector, so its absolute value will be 1. Now by using Cauchy inequality, this will further be less than or equal to 1 by 2 times the square of mod of gradient of u plus half of square of curl u by curl t. Now shifting these terms on the left side, we have proved that the expression curl u by curl nu into curl u by curl t minus half of square of mod of gradient of u minus half of square of curl u by curl t, this expression is less than or equal to 0. But in the equation 2 we have proved this expression is E dot t. It means we have proved that the derivative of energy function, that is less than or equal to 0 for every t belonging to the closed interval 0 to t naught. And by definition, if the derivative of the function is less than or equal to 0, the function is decreasing function. So we can say that the energy function is a decreasing function. So by definition of decreasing function, the value of this energy function E at every point t which belongs to the closed interval 0 to t naught, this will be less than or equal to the value of E at 0. Now let us find the value of energy function at t is equal to 0. In the definition of energy function, let us put t is equal to 0. So we get the value of E at the point t is equal to 0, which is given by 1 by 2 times integral of curl u by curl t whole square at the point x comma 0 plus the square of absolute value of gradient of u at the point x comma 0. And this integral is over the ball with center x naught, radius t naught. Now we are given in the statement that for every x belonging to this ball and t is equal to 0, the value function u and its partial derivative with respect to t are 0. So these two terms will become 0. So we get value of energy function at t is equal to 0 is 0. Therefore from here we can see that the value of energy function E, that is less than or equal to 0. And this is true for every t belonging to the closed interval 0 to t naught. But by definition of energy function is non-negative for every t belonging to this closed interval. So if we combine these two, we can see that the value of energy function is 0 for every t belonging to the closed interval 0 to t naught. Now, substituting the value of energy function by definition, this is given by half of the integral of square of curl u by curl t at the point xt plus the square of mod of gradient of u at the point xt. This integral is over the ball with center x naught and radius t naught minus t. So this integral is 0 for every t belonging to the closed interval 0 to t naught. Now because this expression is non-negative, and if the integral of a non-negative function is 0, then the function itself will be 0. So we get the integrand in the energy function, that will be 0. It means the square of curl u by curl t at the point xt plus the square of mod of gradient of u at the point xt. This is 0. And this is true for every t belonging to the closed interval 0 to t naught, and every x belonging to the ball with center x naught and radius t naught minus t. Now, because both of these functions are non-negative and sum of two non-negative functions is 0 if and only if both of them are individually 0. So from here we can say that partial derivative of function u with respect to t, that is 0, and also the gradient of u, that is 0. So we can say that the function u is independent of x as well as t. So we can say that function u is constant within C. Now let us take an arbitrary point x star t star belonging to this set, which is the Cartesian product of the ball with center x naught, radius t naught, with the set consisting of t is equal to 0. Now this is a subset of the curve C. Now, because we are given in the statement that on this curve the value of function u, that is 0, and because this point is belonging to this curve, so the value of function u at this point will also be 0. And also because this curve is containing the curve C, so this point is also lying on the curve C, and therefore from here, because function u is constant within C, so at every point of the curve C, the value of function u will be same. Means the value of function u at every point xt of the curve C will be same as the value of function u at the point x star t star. Now at this point the value of the function u, that is 0 from here. So we can say that value of function u at the point xt is 0. And this is true for every point xt belonging to the curve C. So we have proved that value of function u is 0 at every point which is lying within C. So this proves that u is identically 0 within the curve C. So this completes the topic and the chapter wave equations.